Hi there, welcome to the Friday the 13th edition of the Week in Review here at the Bob and Tom Show. I'm Jessica Alsman.
And I'm Grace Yinger, and we're here to show you our favorite clips from the show this week.
Nothing scary, kid-friendly.
But a lot of fart jokes.
The usual. Hey, so Frank Caliendo found out what we all knew. Tom is always on air, all the time, even with his family. Check this out.
Not at all.
This t-shirt. Thanks, Frank.
The boys include Frank Caliendo. That's Ace, that's Chick, that's Josh. I'm Tom. Happy to be here. I believe
It has always been my contention that Tom, the longer Tom goes on, the more...
Do you really want to be part of it?
The line is blurred between on air and off air. And he just was talking to Frank off the air, and he goes, I'll be right back with some more after this. And then he went on the air.
He did.
Absolutely
You teased a human conversation.
stunning.
I do that all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you used to take breaks where you could talk to you, and you wouldn't get on air, Tom, but that hardly ever happens anymore.
I want to turn into the narrator guy from the Justice League.
Meanwhile, off the air, Tom is acting exactly the way he does on the air.
Frank Caliendo does a lot of great voices, absolutely amazing. And I was just kind of curious. I'm sure you get asked this all the time. It's a hack question, but do you do anything? Does your wife have one that she likes? You've got a beautiful wife. I've met her. Is there any impression that she ever goes, oh, come on and do that for me?
No, she doesn't want to hear any of it.
That's what I thought.
She just wants the checks to cash. That's really about what it is.
Do you go home and do radio for Kelly?
Yes,
I'll
he
be
does.
Yeah, absolutely does.
Yeah, my guest today are my two daughters.
Yes. Kelly, I will talk to you in a moment, but
How's
first,
everything?
do you have a weather forecast for me?
Who have you been talking to?
If you would allow me to introduce everybody at the dinner table first.
Perhaps we could get our meals started.
Before we serve the mashed potatoes, I'd like you to meet my son, Sam. This is his girlfriend, Pauline.
I love when Tom starts doing Tom.
I know, it's the best.
Yeah. See, it's you. You don't have to do... Oh, never mind.
I'm going to say something filthy and stop everything.
Sorry.
I'd like to introduce everyone here. This is Senora. This is Kelly. This is...
Senora.
Oh, you have a senora at your house?
Oh, of course. She's
Oh,
great.
that's
She's the
nice.
greatest.
Wait a minute, who's Senora?
I don't know, like maybe the 8th kid?
Is there one we don't know about?
Oh, I don't know. Let's move on. Grace, what did you like this week?
Well, I really enjoyed when Chick found out what Tom really thinks about him.
I don't think I've ever done this, but I need everyone to be quiet because I have a story to tell. I went into the break room. I got a soda, and I'm watching. There's a monitor in our break room, so our guests can see the studio.
Sure.
And I'm standing there watching you guys on the monitor. Tom gets up, goes to leave the room, stops at my chair, puts his filthy foot on my seat
I saw that.
to tie his shoe like it's nothing, and then leaves the room.
My shoe was untied, and I didn't notice until I got...
This is where I'm sitting. This is where I play with my toys.
This is where I put my ass.
And you put your
foot was there.
filthy
Wouldn't Al Pacino say, this is where my children play? Isn't that the line?
Where my children play.
with their toys in my home.
Sorry.
Why would you do that? I couldn't.
Why
was
would
laughing.
you use the chair no one's sitting in?
Yeah.
Because that chair was more accessible, and I knew that you were going to sit in it. And since I wandered through goose poop on my way in this morning, I thought I'd wipe it on
the
your...
right height. You know,
So I had to take my Tom Griswold decorative throw that we have, and I put it over my seat, and that's what I'm sitting on now.
Did you really?
Yes. That's what you guys have driven me to. I'm kind of a germ.
My feet are clean. Oh, did you have the
Your
germ story?
feet are
The
clean.
bottom of your shoes are clean? Is that what you're saying?
That's ridiculous
There's no way
to
they
even think.
None of
that.
ours are.
So you're not supposed to put your foot on someone's seat?
No.
No, but
I would.
But think of your and our relationship over the years. That if there's anything that illustrates what you think of me, what regard you hold me in, is you tying your shoe with your foot up on my chair.
I wasn't really thinking about that.
Of course you weren't.
I was on my way out of the room, and I noticed my shoe was untied. I was having an interesting discussion. I'll explain what that is.
You should have seen him earlier when he blew his nose and then said the Kleenex on your keyboard.
Son of a...
Okay, was Chick overdoing it a little bit right there, or just me?
I don't know. Let's go to the tape.
All right, Jessica, here you see one of the breaks from our VIP cameras. You see Josh talking to Tom, Frank preparing for the next segment, and Nick looking miserable.
Yes, an exclusive look in the studio. What happens while we're on commercial break? We got Tom making the rounds, having a conversation with the group,
Still talking.
passing A empty chair.
Oh, and what is this? He goes for Chick's chair, pulls it out. Oh no, is he gonna do it?
What's he doing on Chick's chair? There's a chair right there that's not
Rolled up his sleeves.
Ooh. Look at that stance. The open crotchal area to tie the shoe.
That is called the tie and talk, Jess. When he bends over, ties the shoe, and talks.
Frank does not look interested.
Christy enters, completely ignoring Tom, as one should do during a commercial break, and he's out. That is it, folks.
I don't know. That was pretty bad.
I mean, it was. I mean, there's an empty chair right there. Come on! That. Well, thank you so much for watching this week in review here at the Bob and Tom Show, our special Friday the 13th edition. As always, keep up with us at bobandtom.com, all of our social media platforms at Bob and Tom and stuff and things.
And you can also check out bobandtomstore.com, where if you look close enough, you can get yourself one of our new Bob and Tom camo hats.
Camo jokes, always funny. Bye.
More like a sportscaster, Grace.
Okay.
I mean, was Chick really overdoing it there, or?
Oh, I don't know. Let's go to the tape. Chick finally found out what Tom really thinks of him.
Amateur? Is that me?
Bitch.
Director,
Watch.
your phone went off.
Watch.
The call's coming in from inside the house.
Ah!
Oh, shit.
Kind of a bitch, Bailey.
She wasn't ready.